Hi, it's Tom Toole here with RE/MAX Mainline, coming to you with another quick video message to help you stay ahead of and informed about the local real estate market in the greater Philadelphia area. So, as you all know, we have an election coming up in just about a month here. Major presidential election, as they all are. And one of the most common questions that I get asked is, how is the election going to affect the housing market? I'll answer that for you in a second. But coming off the debate last night, it was the first major debate. I want to hit on a couple key points about the housing market that I learned from watching. So, if you noticed, there was only two mentions of the housing market in the debate. One was a statement by President Obama and candidate Governor Romney that the market is improving. And the second was talking about policies to help prevent another crisis. So, let me hit on each one of those with you. It's clear to me the market is improving. Sales are up 20% locally from where they were last year, and inventory's down from an 11-month supply to an 8-month supply. So that's really good news. Inventory's coming down, sales are up. The one key factor that was not acknowledged is that prices haven't quite come back yet, and people are still looking at a little bit of a decline in their home's value. And that's really clear locally here. So the market has improved. I wouldn't say that the housing market has risen as President Obama did. I totally disagree with that. But the market is improving. And that's really clear from any professional you talk to who's been selling any sort of homes in 2012. The other comment they made was about policies to prevent another crisis happening. And that almost answers one of the reasons why the candidates didn't mention housing too much. One is it's not going to be a winning talking point for either one of them. The housing market's improved. That's really clear now. From when it really turned in 2008, 2009, the market is a lot better. There's no question about it. The policies in place have improved. I can't argue with that. What's happened is that their short sales have been quickened, or there's been policy in place to make them sail through the system quicker, which is a major factor. And also there's been some regulations put on the foreclosure process. So right off the bat, that's important. The second reason that either candidate didn't mention housing too much is because, again, the economic policy is going to be the best housing policy. And economic policy is going to shape the housing market down the line. So keeping unemployment down, making sure jobs are more available, making sure that the regulations on appraisals are kept in place and that lending is being regulated correctly. All those things are going to bode well for the housing market down the line. There's no quick fix here. So those are the reasons why the candidates didn't mention them. Which brings me back to my original question. How is the election going to affect the housing market? The quick answer is it's not going to affect the housing market. I have never seen a buyer not buy a home because an election's coming up. Buyers buy homes because they like the property, they feel it's a fair or very good value, and it's in an area where they want to be. That's why people buy, regardless of who's going to become the next president. The second reason that it doesn't affect the housing market is nothing that happens in November or December is going to change what goes on in January, February, or March. And that's stayed true for as long as I've been practicing real estate through 4 elections now. So that's another major reason why the election's not going to affect the housing market. What I've seen people do, and especially sellers, is they want to hold off and wait and see who gets elected and then decide to sell anyway in January. And the real negative about that type of strategy is you're going to be competing with everyone else who's thinking the same way that you are, and there's going to be more inventory out there for buyers because everyone waited to put their home on the market. And when they wait to put their home on the market, buyers have a lot more choices. It makes them indecisive, and it gives them more negotiating power to get a better price. So if you're thinking about waiting until the election's over, don't do it. Call today if you're thinking about making a move. Call your agent. Call whoever you're going to talk to, because there's many benefits of having your home on the market right now. Hope this quick political evaluation of the housing market was helpful. If you need me, I'm in my office. I can be reached at 610-692-6976. You can check out my website, tomtoole.com. And remember, I'm here and ready to serve when you need me. Tom Toole with RE/MAX Mainline signing off. Talk to you soon.